Today was definitely soggy. If you've been outside or looked outside, you would definitely know that. And the rain continues across the area. And we're expecting more rain into tomorrow. Because of that fact, we're going to have to deal with the possibility of flooding. So there is a flood alert, first alert. We have a flood watch in place. This goes through Wednesday evening. For now, it includes just a few of our counties, but I wouldn't be surprised if more were issued within this watch as we go through time. And with this flood watch, it means that flooding is possible. And if you ever encounter a flooded roadway, make sure that you take a different route. You want to turn around, don't drown. That's a thing to remember. Here's an updated look at the rainfall amounts thus far. Meridian has picked up more than a half an inch of rain, and NAS Meridian is approaching that 3/4 of an inch range. Philadelphia has more than a half an inch of rainfall, similar for DeKalb, and Quitman right now is registering about less than a 1/10 of an inch of rainfall. We do have a little bit less rain down south of that I-20 corridor. We still have some steady rainfall though for those areas north. Steady rain around Philadelphia, a little bit of a slack up around Union. We have some steady rain for DeKalb. Similar as you make your way over towards places like ML, and then as we head south of that I-20 corridor, it's just more so scattered in nature with some spots enjoying a little bit of a break. But here's the big picture here. The cold front is now south of us and it's stalled out across areas of southern Alabama and southern Mississippi. It's going to hang out there for a while, but then as we head into tomorrow, it's going to move back north as a warm front. And with that being said, it's going to put us under an environment that could support severe weather. So we do have a level 2 out of 5 threat of severe weather for our area. This means that we have a low end threat, but still a threat for possible damaging wind, which is one of our higher concerns, but also flooding is going to be a big concern regardless of any severe weather, as we could pick up anywhere from 2 to 5 inches. But then we also can't rule out the potential for a tornado as well. So you really want to stay weather minded as we go throughout your Wednesday. The best timing for severe weather, I guess the general timeline will be between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. But I think we'll have more atmospheric energy in terms of higher instability throughout the afternoon evening time frame. So here's 2 o'clock in the morning on our Wednesday. Again, you saw that we had quite a bit of rain now, but around, let's say 2 a.m. overnight, we're going to have a little bit of a lull in the activity, but more rain is coming in as we head towards 5 a.m., which could impact some of your early morning commutes, as we're going to have that stalled boundary moving back north as a warm front. By 9 o'clock or so, as you see, pretty active on here. We have a lot of bright colors indicating heavy rain potential. And again, there could be some storms that could pack a punch at that time, especially farther south, as we're going to start to tap into some of that instability. But I think it really depends on how far north that warm front can go. If it doesn't go far north, then our chances will be limited for severe weather. But if it does go, let's say up to the I-20 corridor, we really have to be mindful of what's to come. And this could help out in terms of increasing that instability. You see a break in the activity as we head towards 2 o'clock. Well, if that takes place, we'll get decent sunshine. That could really help destabilize that atmosphere. So by the next wave, 5, 6 o'clock, we have to watch the storm to start rolling in. So again, after 6 o'clock, looking pretty active. 8 o'clock, you see these bright colors again. Those could be some potent storms. And then eventually, as we head towards, let's say 9, 10, 11 o'clock, things start winding down as the second cold front moves on by. And from that point, looking pretty quiet as we head towards Thursday and Friday. Again, as mentioned, anywhere from 2 to 5 inches. Well, that's possible, indicated by the different color codes that you see. But there could be some localized spots that get a bit more. So again, Thursday, Friday, pretty quiet. Once we get past our Wednesday event, then notice Saturday we have another heightened chance for showers and thunderstorms. And this one is another severe threat. We sit under this slight risk for Saturday, as we are again expecting the atmosphere, to be conducive for maybe some storms that could pack a punch. And that also includes the possibility for tornadoes. So stay mindful in case you have any plans on Saturday. And then once we get behind that system, look at the temperature outlook. Next week, you see the blue shades. It's indicating a probability for cooler than average temperatures. So again, keeping it around average or a little bit above for the rest of this week. But then that Saturday system will be a bit potent. So it's going to bring us another dose of cooler, which will really feel more like winter next week. Right now, though, temperatures are cool into the 50s. You see a rainy scene out there, water on the camera lens. Lows will stay in the 50s for tonight. Tomorrow, we have a chance to get around 70, depending on how far north that boundary gets. But this is the 10-day forecast at 10. And we have a first alert weather day in place for tomorrow for that severe threat, and the flood threat continues as well. But then after that, we get a little break. Saturday, another round. And then after that, cooler weather is on the way.